Hey loves, Maggie here. Coming up, you know if you can see, okay. Let me know how you're doing. I'm excited to be back with you. Tell me what you've been up to, what you've been working on, how you're navigating through all this weirdness. I was feeling a little bit restless, but now I feel like the inspiration is definitely starting to flow again. And I've been doing some projects on around the house and inside of the house. I've been planting a ton of vegetables in the greenhouse, which is what I wanted to talk to you about today, actually, because it's spring. And I feel like it's really early here this time, this year. Everything is already in bloom, and normally that doesn't happen until later. But hi, Lisa. Hi, my love. Thank you for tuning in. And because normally we would start our vegetable seeds inside of our house and with attempts and stuff, and now we've been able to plant them in the greenhouse itself because it has been warm enough, and that's definitely not normal. But depending on where you're tuning in from, like it's going to be different, obviously. But I wanted to share this with you because this is really, really cool. So this, I don't know if you guys can see this, but this is the calendar that we use to plant our seeds. And it's a biodynamic calendar, biodynamic planting calendar, and it's helping you to plant seeds according to the cosmic rhythm. So it's really cool. So I'm going to show you April. Can I see that here? Hold on. Bear with me. So here in April, it's cool. You can kind of tell hold on, it's reversed. You can tell by day what planet is on the forefront, right? And what moon phase it's in. And then it's going to tell you right here what you plant, what you should plant, and what time of day. So for example, today, Thursday, April 2nd, right? Let me read this. I should have prepared this, you guys. So right now, I'd be planting flowers. So I could plant, planted a ton of zinnias and lots of them. And then this afternoon and tonight, you should be planting leaves. So kale, lettuce, spinach, arugula, right? So you can, it's so cool. But why I'm sharing this with you is actually how I got into tracking for myself and really feeling into the cycles of the seasons and the moon within myself, not just in the when I'm planting or playing or being like playing in the soil, right? And I was going through April, and I was going through this last night, and each month has this virtue. So it says here, the virtue of the month. Can you guys see that? Yeah, right there. So each month has a different virtue and a soul verse, a calendar of the soul. And in April, it says, devotion becomes the force of sacrifice. And I thought it was really interesting because, especially with, for example, right now, birds, right, who are at all costs building their nests now, their devotion to their newborn, like in a few weeks or months, is going to take a lot of sacrifice, right? And I wanted to talk about that a little bit and kind of see how you're feeling in that, because for me personally, I do believe in compromise and in relationships and in life, right? I don't necessarily believe in sacrifice. I believe that word is like patriarchal in a way. I feel like that's something that we're moving out of. So for example, I really do believe that we're moving out of the old thinking that we have to sacrifice our desire for freedom or more time in order to be successful in our business. Just as an example, I believe compromise is such a more gentle way of looking at that from a different angle, right? Like sacrifice is so harsh and it's restrictive, and compromise on the other hand is more loving, right? You're willing to let go of something that's important, that's maybe important to you, but you're not sacrificing anything of yourself, right? So I wanted to share that with you. That came up for me when I'm reading that. And then, so it says devotion becomes the force of sacrifice, right? And then at the same time, I love the word devotion too. Like, I just love that word devotion. Because to me, it means that in my daily life, right, I'm devoted to my highest expression. I'm devoted to source. I'm devoted to showing up and sharing my gifts. I'm devoted to doing the work required to rise, right? So I thought that was really interesting that the gardening calendar is actually really spiritual. It has these virtues in it. So I just wanted to share with you. And if you missed it, it's really cool. And it has these really amazing articles too. So we get one every year, and then we just write down what we do, and it's really, I love it. I love it so much. And then it also says, so the opposite of virtue, it says its opposite is no concern and spring fever, right? So after the winter months, I'm sure we all relate to spring fever, like doing sprinting and going outside and playing in the dirt and going for walks, right? Taking in that fresh air. And also that no concern, like having no concern piece is really interesting to me, because when you look at nature, when I look at the plants and the little seedlings in my greenhouse, right? It's not concerned. It doesn't care about coronavirus or how lives are in a way like almost on hold right now, right? It just is. Nature just is doing its thing. Some plants are already super green when I look outside, right? Some trees still look really bare. But they don't compare, they don't stress. And for a lot of you, I know that you could use some of that calmness, right? You shared that with me, that you could use some focus and that calmness as well. And I wanted to ask you, how can you bring that about in your life right now? Like, go out in nature, right? As much as you can. Take in how everything is starting to bloom and burst open, right? Take that in as much as you can, because for me, it really helps me. It really, really does, to like feed off of that mental I just energy from nature, right? So I hope that helps you too. Let me know how that resonates. And then another thing that really helps me is setting a timer. So when I need to just get something done, like preparing for this or writing a newsletter or replying to a client, right? I am setting a timer for 30 minutes or 60 minutes. And then after that, I can take a break again. But for me, sometimes I need to give myself a little push under the booty at this time, because it feels very unfocused. Things are definitely shifting. So those are just some things that really helped me going out into every day, kind of sticking to a structure, right? A masculine structure to this crazy feminine chaoticness, right? And so figure out what works for you to bring a bit more focus and calmness and compassion and love for yourself right now, okay? And these are definitely weird and special and different, but also opportunity-filled times. Right? So have some compassion for yourself that you may be feeling lots of stuff. It may not even be your own, right? Navigate through it that way. So, yeah, that's what I wanted to share. Like, the answers that you're seeking right now, they will come to you, right? So, that's all I had, actually. It was really short. So yeah, next week I'll share this with you too, if you saw the post. Next week I'm doing an accountability hour on Tuesday, for those of you who want to join me in that 60-minute timer tip that I just shared with you. We will be meeting on Zoom from 11 to 12 Eastern. And what we're going to do, I've done this before, helpful. What we're going to do is we're going to be on Zoom, and we'll have our videos on, but our microphone off. So we can see you, but you don't have to like look a certain way, whatever. We're just going to be video, but the purpose is that we're working together, right? We're going to be writing or doing a craft or just getting something done that you've wanted to get done for a while and just procrastinate, right? This is going to be an hour that we're full on focus and productive, and we're together, right? So I want to offer that to you. I know it's going to be really helpful for me. So let me know if you're interested in that. I'm doing Women's Circle online on Wednesday, also on Zoom. So it's going to be Wednesday at 7 p.m. Yeah, should have gotten an invite already. Let me know if you're interested. We're just going to be together and meditate and journal and light some candles together, set some beautiful intentions maybe. Just an online Women's Circle for you guys. And I'll be back on Thursday for a live training like this. So let me know if you have any topics you want me to talk about. I feel like there's one more thing. If you want to finally take your business seriously, if you're in business, reach out to me at Business Alchemy because it's over 50% off now for those of you who really want to support yourself right now. I'm going to help you create an offer. That's going to feel really good. And that's it for today. I look forward to, so if you're tuning in later, the replay, look forward to reading your comments there too. And let me read the comments here. Alicia is working on Garden too. Yay! I love this. Dancing by the moon makes me feel so connected. Yeah, it's so powerful. Hi, Abby. Lots of walks and looking up at trees. Yes. I'm in when I devote a time set to work, focus, and productive. Yes, yeah. You use this. So I will send you the information, and anyone else who's interested, just reach out to me here below, and I'll send you information. Alrighty. I will see you next week. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll talk soon. Bye.